Today, we are going to be talking about why XRP will never reach $100. I know this is going to piss a lot of people off, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. But we're going to talk about this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. All right, let's get straight into it. And to kind of clear this up, I don't mean that XRP is never going to reach 100, but I really mean like why it's not going to reach 100 during this bull cycle. So it's never reaching 100 during this bull cycle. Maybe during another bull cycle, possibly. But we're going to talk about for this bull cycle, okay? Because this is kind of ridiculous. This is kind of ridiculous. You know, people are just giving these stupid predictions. Is not reaching $100 this bull cycle. We're going to debunk this. Let's hop straight into it. So first of all, let's take XRP circulating supply and let's multiply XRP circulating supply by our target price. Well, my target price, I say XRP to $10. XRP could probably end up doing anywhere from $10 to $20 this bull cycle. That's what I think personally. Anything between $20 and $10 this bull cycle is realistic for XRP. If you want to take it a step further, you can put it in the middle at $15. Anywhere between $10 and $20, I'm leaning more towards $10 personally. And I know a lot of people are going to get pissed. They're going to be like, oh, it'll go way above $10 this bull cycle. You're stupid. You don't know nothing. Blah, blah, blah. You have no credentials. Blah, blah, blah. But like, come on. That's $594 billion of market cap. It's still a very good market cap. I don't know why people are so, I don't know. It's really weird. Like a lot of people in these crypto communities, they get into like this cultish mindset to where logic doesn't really click in their brain. Like they don't have actual logic in their brain. It just doesn't click. And they just move way too emotionally. The cult of the community has gotten to them. Their emotions have gotten to them. They're trading emotionally. They don't even know what their target price is. They don't really have a target price. Like they say $100, but that's not really a target price because that's kind of very unrealistic. They don't have a realistic price target. But anyways, that would put right in here with XRP at $594 billion. That would put it at the same price that Ethereum is priced at right now. Obviously, as the market moves up, Ethereum's price will move up as well, and its market cap will continue to do the same. So Ethereum at $10,000 in price, which a lot of people are predicting, that'll put it at about $1.1 billion or $1.1 trillion in market cap. And then from there, you will probably end up seeing XRP below it at this level here that I'm talking about now, $10, $594 billion market cap. So this is like the more realistic price prediction. So I just kind of want to show you guys something here. So if we go ahead and take the price of XRP and then we say, let's multiply it by $100, let's say that, this is what everyone wants, right? Everyone wants to see this. That's $5.9 trillion in market cap. That's not going to happen. That would put XRP above Bitcoin. What is the point of Bitcoin if XRP can pass it? Like XRP is not passing Bitcoin. And obviously as the market moves up, yes, the price of Bitcoin is going to move up as well. But we already have a price target for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to go up to about 150K to 200K, but I'm leaning more towards 150K. So anyways, Bitcoin at its 150K price target is 2.9 trillion inside of market cap. Let's say Bitcoin hits 200K. Let's just be a little bit more bullish. Now we're looking at a $3.9 trillion market cap. If Bitcoin hits 200K, we're looking at a $3.9 trillion market cap. XRP at $100 would still be above Bitcoin's market cap, even if Bitcoin goes up to 200K. So how is XRP going to be above Bitcoin at a $5.9 trillion market cap when Bitcoin's at 3.9 trillion at 200K? 200K is the maximum that we will probably see during this bull cycle. We probably won't even reach 200K. Honestly, I'm looking at 150K. If we go above that, probably around 160, 170K. But let's take it a step further. Let's go ahead and take Bitcoin, right? And let's say Bitcoin gets up to $300,000 in market cap. That's absolutely ridiculous. It's way too high for this cycle. But let's say Bitcoin could do $300,000 in market cap. That would then put it at 5.9 trillion inside of the price there. So 5.974 trillion. So then let's go ahead and see what we had inside of XRP for the same for $100. That would be 5.94. So as you can see, XRP would be right there with Bitcoin if Bitcoin went up to 300K. So Bitcoin would have to be higher than 300K if XRP is going to be right there. Like Bitcoin would have to be way higher than 300K. And this is kind of what I'm trying to get at. Like you would have to see Bitcoin at like 500K for XRP to even think about going up to $100, right? For XRP to even think about going up to that $5.9 trillion market cap. Like this is why it's like absolutely crazy that everybody is talking about $100 XRP. Like we're not doing 500K inside of Bitcoin in this cycle. Okay, we are not doing 300K Bitcoin in this cycle, which is 5.9 trillion inside of market cap. We are not going to do 250,000, and we're probably going to end up doing anywhere between 150,000 and 200,000. Right. So even if we brought it to the middle and it was like 175,000 inside Bitcoin, we still got 3.4 trillion inside of market cap. That would XRP would still be above it at that point. And we're not going to see XRP going above Bitcoin. It's just not going to happen. Institutional investors are not going to happen. They're not going to let that happen. All the different hedge funds, like nobody's going to let that happen, right? The ETFs that are being created for Bitcoin, nobody's letting that happen. Nobody. All the whales, they're not letting smart money that is not letting XRP pass Bitcoin. They're not going to let that happen. All right. And you can say whatever you want, but I'm gonna stand on it. $10. That's the price prediction for XRP. All right. So $10 is the average price prediction for XRP that I have, and then $15 is a little bit more bullish, a lot more bullish, and then $20 is like, okay, we were way more bullish than we expected. $20, right? But I still believe $10 for this cycle XRP is realistic, and it's probably going to be where we hit. And don't worry, I mean, it's not that bad. If you look at it from the current price and the current market cap, you can just do $10 divided by 2.82. That's a 3.54x from current prices now. So it's really not that bad. It's still a good, decent gains, good and decent amount of gains. I would say that. And you got to think it's one of the top projects for it to even go up that much. That's a lot of money that has to flow into XRP. So let me know what you guys think about this. Again, it's not reaching $100 this cycle, and I'm not saying that it's never going to reach 100. Maybe it'll do it in like 2 cycles. Like I don't even think it'll do it in the next cycle, but hey, in like 2 cycles, maybe. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Be more realistic with your price predictions. As always, I'll be back with another video.